Welcome to This Won't Last podcast. How are you doing today? We're going to do a little episode today, a little freeform. We're going to go ahead and shoot from the hip, have a little conversation. On my left, I've got P. Breezy.
What's up?
On my right, I got D. Easy, the
hiding from work summer.
The hooky boy summer.
Hooky boy summer. Playing hooky, son.
And I am Ryan B. Online. That's just me. So, how you guys want to just start this off with?
Well, I got a question.
All right.
What is the most illest thing you could do in America right now? Well, you guessed it.
Get COVID.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house is going up on Airbnb for $30 a night. Listen, let's read it. It says, want to sit on the throne of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That'll be $30. The iconic home features in the hit television show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air will be available to rent via Airbnb for just $30 a night. In recognition of the 30-year since the hit show debuted. The family residence is just as fly as when it was when the Fresh Prince called it his home. Airbnb said in news. Bold graffiti art. Timely family portraits and Philly cheesecake served on a platter will transform the guests to the lap of luxury. But Uncle Phil and Aunt V won't be in there. They won't be there.
Like they won't personally be there.
They won't personally.
Well.
Well. What do you think
My
about
question
that?
is, which Aunt Viv?
Neither.
Well, I mean, in the pictures and stuff.
Neither. I mean, both.
Both.
Ooh, that would have to be both, right?
My other question is, what's the over/under on all the TikTok stars of the internet remaking the intro,
Right.
going to the house?
But would you guys stay there? And how many nights?
$30 a night. Absolutely, like that's a good fucking B&B price, anyways.
Yeah, $30 a night. That's amazing.
That being said, we looked at.
I think they'll make the money in like you ain't gonna get those cheesecakes for free, those cheesesteaks for free.
Yeah,
I'm sure the food gonna be overpriced.
There's definitely a catch. Like there's no way they're only going for $30.
Well, I'm sure they doing like I said, like they be parking.
No, it's probably only like certain people can apply for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably true.
Because for $30, like that's less than a Motel 6.
What, yeah.
Well, now, but here's the thing. Me and Paul were looking into a place possibly to go over the week because we're both on vacation. And I found a place up in Orlando for $25. Went to the checkout and everything. Guess what the final price was? $250.
How?
Like a $150 cleaning fee, a bunch of other things.
I'm sure that, yeah.
It was a lot. But it was, I think the one that I found that actually came out to be the least was a $50 a night stay, and it ended up being like $180.
But I think this is more towards people who like have that nostalgia. I think that's more for that, and they probably do have all kinds of other fees. They probably like it's probably like one room.
Yeah,
you know, for $30 a night.
So at the end of your stay, do they come in and just throw you out like jazz?
Right, that'd be so cool.
Somebody who looks like Uncle Phil just comes over and goes, definitely would stay there. I mean,
I think that's a great idea. I'm sure there's catch, but at the same time, if I had it, bro, listen, man, that'd be like the coolest thing to do.
Oh yeah,
that'd be one of the coolest things to do.
Well, again, that's just why I'm surprised they're not doing like $200 a night.
Well, that probably
you would still sell out doing $200 a night.
For
Again, it's still a fucking mansion.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like multiple rooms, and you're probably just doing $30 per room. And if it's like 10 rooms at that, I mean, they still get money, you know?
It's probably per room. Yeah, you're right.
And then, like, they probably overcharge for the food and stuff like that. And like you said, the cleaning fee and all this and all that. Mm-hmm. But I think it's more or less of not so much about the price. It's more or less of like, you can have that experience. How cool is that to have that experience?
Absolutely. I mean, that's got Instagram written all over it. Like taking pictures inside the house and stuff.
Facts.
Got one standing there with you hugging your father figure, going, "How come you don't want me?
You don't want me, man." And that'll be like the new Cabo for the Instagram models.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does say $30 for one night. That's just, it seems,
Weird, right?
yeah, it's got to be for a room. They're going to say get one specific wing of the house where Will Smith's character stayed during the show's run, and it reeks of the 1990s in all the right ways.
So I just thought that was a cool story to talk about. And, you know, and when in a time where it's like so crazy.
Oh yeah, well that's a good way to make some money and get some people out there, and you know.
Once again, I don't think it's about the money. I just think it's about giving people experience.
Yeah, but
I mean, sure, it's going to be about it's capitalistic society. Everything is about money, but I'm saying I think more underlying is more about the experience that you have.
yeah, that's what they're selling. Yeah, but it's definitely one of those things where like, yeah, you get people out there, get people going to this place, enjoying the nostalgia, especially with the talk about the quote unquote reboot or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Will put on his Instagram and YouTube that the show got picked up for 2 seasons at the Peacock. So they got 2 seasons of the new Bel Air, which is we talked about it a couple episodes ago.
That's gonna hurt that show being on the Peacock.
Well, it's supposed to be something different. It's supposed to be more gritty, like Paul said and everything. But it's just gonna be interesting to see.
And that's fine, but I think when you're looking at a lot of these, you know, additional streaming services that have come out, having the network-specific ones is a little iffy to me. Like even Disney Plus, I mean, that's not like network-specific. That's company-specific. Like, like you're getting all the things that they make, and they already made a business model off of, you know, kind of an exclusivity type of deal. You know, they only release their videos for so long, this, that, and the other. Like, what does NBC really got they can run an entire network on? Like, Friends, but that's already available on other.
Big facts.
Yeah, like, so I don't know if they're going to get enough of a.
Well, I mean, you could probably do a replica of the Friends, that little bar they are, the little coffee
Central
shop
Perk.
that Central Perk.
I think it's an actual place.
Is it really?
I don't know if they were filming on the actual place, but I think that they can. There's an actual place where you can go like that. But either way, that'd be a good opportunity for them. Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool, man.
Could you just hog up that entire table like they do on the show?
Probably for like what they probably give you 30 minutes to an hour. Then the next person got to the next group got to go in.
It'd be something else. I'll tell you that.
Well, here's a question: what would be somewhere in a show, a movie that you came up with that you would like to visit in real life? Like,
That's a good question.
mine would be probably where they kind of did it with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. One, but number 2, it would definitely be I'd probably have to go with Central Perk
It'd be fun.
because I was in love with that show. Or the home of the King of Queens. Like that was my show. That was my show.
Jesus.
Oh, I got one even better.
All right.
Duff Elementary.
What about the Simpsons house?
I think that'd be so bland though, if they made it real life.
Well, what if they made it more cartoony? Like they did something very similar to that. Like,
That'd be interesting.
yeah.
Or just going to Springfield, period.
Feel like, it surprises me that they haven't made like an actual theme park about that. But
Paul?
Like a live action show?
It could be a live action or cartoon. I stuck to live action because I don't know how that would work.
The Juice Bar from Power Rangers.
Oh,
Angel Grove.
Angel Grove.
Or
The Stewart from Ninja Turtles.
I was gonna say the burger place from
Bob's Burgers.
from Saved by the Bell.
I don't remember Saved by the Bell that much.
When the finance chicks there. Lisa Turtle.
I don't know if I could do that one because I'd be too excited. I'd be too scared. No. All right.
Right.
Oh, we get it.
I
We
can
get
say
it.
it. Simpsons.
Oh, the Simpsons. Going Simpsons.
Going to Simpsons.
Kevin.
Kevin's busy playing Rocket League again, so if we start to drift off, you know exactly why.
Because of his sick moves.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have any questions for us? Any hard questions for us to answer that we are not available to answer?
Questions? No. I have scenarios.
Oh, I like that. Scenario time.
Hypotheticals.
Scenario time. Ooh.
Hypothetically
right.
speaking.
That's right. Get your scratch paper and your calculators. All right. Okay, so spent a little time pulling up, one gotta goes because he started off on this rabbit hole. You know what? We'll start with your question first. He asked a question when we were out enjoying some cigars.
So my question was, it was a picture of a lemon pound cake with the cream frosting. It was a very delicious looking sweet potato pie. It was a awesomely looking banana pudding, which is like one of my favorite, and it was a really good looking peach cobbler. Between those four, one has to go.
So I wasn't listening to them talk at all, but somehow we all gave the same answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much the same.
peach cobbler gone.
Peach cobbler gone.
Don't add us.
I could do without banana pudding, but probably given a choice between the two, I'd more than likely go with peach cobbler.
Now you can get rid of the banana out of the banana pudding, but you ain't getting rid of that banana pudding. I'm gonna fight somebody.
It's got vanilla pudding.
Huh? No, the pudding is the banana flavor too.
Just mean you need that potassium.
Yeah. Well, see, thing is, most banana pudding is served cold, and I hate cold fruit. Like, I hate cold bananas, apples, and oranges. Like I hate cold fruit.
Just put your mouth for a little bit. Let it warm up. So
Eddie, just put that banana in your mouth and warm it
Was
up.
it that warm?
So yeah. So after that, we talked about that for a minute. Then I spent the next hour and a half just going through 1,000 different one gotta goes. Surprisingly, a lot of Black Central ones, Black centric ones. Picked a few because again, a lot of them were copies. A lot of them were ones that we all give the same answer. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to all give the same answers. I kept coming across one that was pizza, wings, Chinese food, or seafood. It was weird. It was
Now,
out there areas.
Wouldn't that question be better put for the wings, instead of wings, American food, instead of pizza, Italian?
Well, here's the problem again. There's a lot of overlap on all those because Chinese is all American food.
Yeah.
Seafood is in all of them.
Yeah.
So there's too much overlap. So
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
fine with specific meals. Now again, if they just say crab legs, all right. If they said fried fish, okay.
How about this one? Pizza, chicken wings, General's Chow chicken. Is that the best one out of the Chinese?
That's a good one to pick from. Go
I'm a
ahead.
big fan of bourbon chicken, but
Bourbon chicken. We'll do bourbon chicken then.
Sure.
Bourbon chicken. And what was the other one?
Seafood.
Garlic crabs. Do y'all like garlic crabs? No, you probably don't like garlic crabs.
What are you picking for seafood? I'm not going to pick it. So.
paella,
Huh?
paella,
I don't know. That.
gumbo.
Gumbo. Well, seafood gumbo. Well, you can have a gumbo without sausage though. Man,
Listen. Paella is basically the same, just instead of it being a soup, it's a bunch of rice.
Okay.
Still a little bit of sausage, still a lot of everything else. More andouille, but still a lot of stuff in there.
Okay, let's go with that then.
Given those four is pizza, wings, bourbon chicken, and paella,
Tougher than it looks.
I'm gonna get rid of the paella because
Paella.
I don't like seafood. My least favorite is.
I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that.
Probably go with chicken wings.
What? Blasphemous. We just had the greatest pack of chicken wings last
Listen, I
night.
like chicken wings. Chicken wings are delicious, but I love bourbon chicken.
Oh, bourbon
And
chicken,
I
yeah.
don't eat paella all the time, but when I want paella, I love paella.
Well, it's easy for me because I never had paella.
It's gumbo, but less broth, more rice.
Probably never had gumbo either. My mom made a gumbo, but was it really gumbo? It was good though.
Was it paella with more broth?
This guy, swear to God. All right. So yeah, so we put it brought it down the rabbit hole. So let's kick it off. Let's start off strong. One gotta go, but not just him. His entire body of work.
Whew.
Denzel.
Okay.
I don't need to say last name. There's only one Denzel.
In the world.
Morgan Freeman. Samuel Jackson.
Motherfucker.
Eddie Murphy.
Say it again.
Denzel Washington.
I know.
Morgan Freeman.
I'm Morgan Freeman gone.
Sam Jackson. And Eddie Murphy.
Morgan Freeman can go.
Was it Eddie Murphy? I thought it was Lawrence Fishburne.
There were 6 of them. I brought it down to 4.
He took 2 of them out of it, which thank you. Thank you. I like all the movies from Eddie Murphy. I'm a big, huge fan of Denzel, especially Malcolm X. I thought he was wonderful. And the only movie that I really know that's really good to me from Morgan Freeman is Lean on Me. So, yeah, bye.
Ryan?
You know, going out of those four, Eddie Murphy's really the odd man out. So it kind of changes the dynamic from where I was originally thinking it. However, I think I'm still going to go with my original answer, off the air answer, which was probably get rid of Denzel. He's fine. He's a good actor. Like him. Good leading man, but he kind of always come across as a bit bland to me. Plus, you know, if you get rid of Morgan Freeman, who's going to narrate your movies? Nobody. Like, nobody else but Morgan Freeman.
Michael Caine.
Right. Here's what we got to do. I mean, Sam Jackson is iconic. And of course, Eddie Murphy, hilarious man. He's also one of those iconic people where he's just done so many things. Like, you can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like you wouldn't really notice all that much if Denzel was gone.
And
Caesar agrees with me.
And what Dee was saying earlier too, I think I gotta agree with where I think Denzel means more for the culture than he does for really anything else. Because I think more than anything, at a certain point, he became more of a role model than necessarily. Because again, I've had the same arguments about him, is that he's been playing the same character basically for the last 15 years. But honestly, man, so a lot of the people, especially the ones on this list.
Let me explain this better about the Denzel, and you guys may understand this. Denzel plays, when he plays black characters, he plays black characters that we know. When I say we, I'm talking about the black community that we know, and he play them well. For instance, the movie he did with I forget them. I'm naming. I had the movie just now in the second of my head, but I forget it. No, the last one he did, the play, where it was a play with the black lady. What's the name of the movie? With the lady that played. She plays in the.
What was it about?
When he's raising his son or whatever. It's a really good story. She plays in Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller. What's her name? She plays Viola Davis. The movie he did with Viola Davis. Now, he played a father who was in love with his wife, but you know they was struggling and everything, and it was showing the love that they had even in the struggle. They had a son, and he was real mean to his son, but it was because he wanted his son to understand that he has to be better. Like, he can't let his guard down. He has to be better. He has to do this and all that. It ended up cheating on his wife and everything, and had a baby, and he died. And the wife ended up raising the baby, but he played that role. It was like he played a black man like well, you know what I mean. So like, so when you talk about those type of roles, like Malcolm X, perfect example. He played Malcolm X to the T, and a lot of black people resonate with Malcolm X. You know what I mean? Where a lot of white people don't resonate with Malcolm X as much as black people do. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of like Lawrence Fishburne. Like Lawrence Fishburne, when he play a black character, he play him to the T. You get what I'm saying?
I call him Larry. So I got his filmography up here. Were you possibly talking about Fences?
Fences.
Okay. I was going to make a joke and say, The Equalizer 2.
Fences is a very good movie. Very good. Very, very good movie. They both, him and Viola Davis, did a wonderful job in that movie. So that's why I say for black people, it's hard to let go of Denzel, because whereas y'all may see him as like the equalizer and all that, we don't see him in those roles.
Oh no,
we see him in Amistad and you know, I mean, we see him in Malcolm X and, you know, different roles.
Again, that's what I was getting to. Is like it's just a body of work, and again, he is. There isn't really a good equivalent for that in for white actors. Like the only you could say really would be like Al Pacino or Robert Downey Jr. I'm sorry, Robert De Niro.
William Dafoe probably be the closest thing.
No, William Dafoe just plays William Dafoe.
Yeah. No. But I mean, like actors who like really push the boundaries, and I mean, even like you're looking for just ones who maybe have maybe not had the best choices, or and again, plus two, they've just been around for so goddamn long.
What's that lady that wins all the awards? What's her name?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. that'd be it. Meryl Streep. She would be that version of that.
So again, and that's what I was getting towards. That he needs more of the culture just because of the body of work. So I definitely I understand that. I understand that. I would lean towards. I would say Morgan too. Say Morgan Freeman. I was leaning towards Sam Jackson for a minute, but I'm like, man, he's just so campy and fun. Like he's just so dumb. Like I love Sam Jackson.
He's got good roles too. Django, Hateful Eight, both very good roles that he definitely plays outside of character.
Boss, who's that nigga on the net?
And the turn though, the turn when he's alone with Candy.
Yeah.
He's just like looking at him. He's like, you need to get him out of here.
I don't trust him.
Yep. Like, there's absolutely that those moments he can play different characters. He's kind of typecast, but he's a fucking good actor.
Well, but here's the deal
Hold on your
though.
butts.
I think out of all of those 4 actors, I think he got more crossover appeal than any other one. He playing everything.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these snakes.
On this motherfucking plane.
Well, yeah, because it's a combination of volume and he out of all 4 of them, he's the one who's the quick one to sell out.
Yeah. Don't do it like that. Don't say it like that.
Snakes on a plane, D.
Yeah.
You did it yourself. Snakes on a plane. Anyways, okay.
He's staying in the
So
house.
we're a little split on that one. Yeah, he was also split.
Hey, let us know how you feel about it. After this question,
Leave it in the
with us,
comments. Please comment. We need interaction. We're so lonely here.
Please, if you love us.
Is there anybody
I know my
out
levels are
there?
low. Sorry, guys. All right, next
I
question.
probably shot those out there.
The verbiage of this is going to be a little off, but every time I found this question, it kept phrasing it the same way. So, which one got to go? Family,
This
money,
is a good one.
sex, or washing up? Again, to wash up for
You changed it up. You said shower.
No, he said
no,
washing up.
is how it's always phrased.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain for my white audience. Washing up, to me, is showering, bathing, cleaning yourself.
That fall into the umbrella of self-care.
Yeah,
What about wipes? Can you use wipes like?
you can have a sink shower if you want, but I'm saying like proper washing, proper cleaning. Kind of like you can have $1 by the candy bar, but you can't have a lot of money in your bank.
I'm gonna go with money. I'm gonna have to go with money. I don't like. It sucks that I'm always broke. I don't got a lot of it now.
On brand. On brand. All right,
I don't have a lot of it now.
Brian.
Well, I had to think about these things because pretty much all 4 of those are fairly important to me. I mean, I guess I could go with sex just because I'm not getting any right now. But
Hey,
so
wait,
it wouldn't
that's
really
a,
change anything.
that's a temporary problem.
Can you not masturbate anymore?
That's a temporary problem, bro. Don't make those decisions on a temporary problem.
Okay.
Let's say it's cut back. Let's say it's cut in half.
Cut in half. So like 7 times a day. No, seriously. I hate to say it, but I would honestly probably go with family. But I'll tell you the reason why. I mean, you need money. Money's a good thing. Like you can accomplish a lot of things with money if you do the right things with it.
I mean, you could buy sex.
You can buy sex with money. You could take care of your family and not see them.
But they won't be there though, so if you don't pick them.
Sex would be something you don't necessarily want to be without. And then washing up, I feel like that would immediately eliminate sex for you, just through the causative effect, and possibly even money, unless you're just making your own money, because people probably wouldn't want to hire you.
No,
if you didn't bathe.
we're going with the assumption that if you whatever you get rid of, whatever you keep, you're still gonna be able to do. So if you got no money, you're still fucking.
I mean, I would be self-conscious if I was just smelling like ass.
Just just get in the pool. go for a swim. Problem solved.
It's called an outdoor shower.
Go for a swim at the beach.
So family.
Family.
All right.
So you getting with your daddy and your mom?
I assume that means we can't see them or interact with them. Not that they're going to die.
Yeah, they're out of your life.
Yeah. It would suck, but
You know,
then I got money, sex, and I'm clean, so. It's about time I get on my own anyways.
He said, I don't care about your daddy.
All right.
Like I said, you could still, like, You could put your money out there to take care of them. He said they wouldn't be
No,
involved.
no,
Nope.
no, no,
Oh, you can't do that at all.
Nothing, man. Not involved at all, man. They're gone.
Nope.
They out your life. Nothing. No contact ever again.
Nope.
You don't talk to them. They don't talk to you. No interaction. No money. No nothing. Same answer.
Pretty much.
All right.
Eventually, I got to get them out.
Paul.
Can't do that if you're not washing them.
So, all right. On that tip. All right. Well, I mean, I already shower like twice a day, so I ain't giving that up. I hate fucking swamp nuts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Florida. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm living in Canada, where they have free healthcare, I can do that, but not in Florida. You get mosquitoes giving birth in your crotch.
Wet wipes would be weird. I don't feel like I'd be clean enough if I tried to do wet wipes.
Yeah, dude, you're right. You wouldn't be clean enough.
So that's pretty much already established. Interesting side note on that. Did you know that apparently Brad Pitt takes the no showers or low showers approach?
You can do whatever you want at that point.
So we know which one he picked.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of family.
Off the air, my choice was family, but just to be different.
Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, step down on your shit there.
Okay, so these three here are kind of tied together. So I would like sex. That sounds great. I would say, but here's the thing: if I'm already having sex,
What's it like?
so I guess my reasoning is at this point I need family because at this point, realistically, if I'm going to meet somebody, it's probably going to be through Christine. So,
Feminine.
and if I'm already having sex, I won't need the money.
Two
So,
chains.
money, I guess. That's dumb. I want clean nuts, and I want to have sex. I want to have clean nuts after I have sex.
Join the team, bro. No money. The no money team. Money, no money team.
Can I have half money and half family? Can I choose?
Listen, the important thing is none of us chose to give up sex.
Yeah, we're all hopeful. Let's get a little outside the family here. Next question we're doing.
Can we change our name?
Out of these 4 shows, one has to go. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Ooh,
Martin,
that's not going nowhere.
Chappelle's Show,
Ooh.
The Boondocks.
Ooh, you devious son of a bitch. Oh, that's some good on the fly work right there. Listen, this might last.
Might
It might last.
Okay, so
Know your audience. Right now, we're the only audience.
wow.
Kevin's not even paying attention.
Wow. That's a good one right there, bro. I was off rip. I was gonna say, I don't know, man. Go, Ryan.
I think right off the tip, and I'm going to say immediately, I do have an answer for this. I'm not necessarily happy about it, but I'm going to go with Martin. Like, I enjoy Martin, but Boondocks just, A, it's so memeable, and B, it that's a lot more depth in that show than you really think about.
Really good.
Chappelle Show, I mean, come on. Who the fuck's giving up Chappelle Show?
No.
And then Fresh Prince, again, iconic, enjoyable on so many levels, and infinitely rewatchable in my opinion. Even though it is, dated,
It held up.
it does. So I'm gonna go with Martin, just because Martin's good and all, but I never had that connection with Martin anyways. Just because, again, when it was out, I was young, and it is more of an adult show. When the other two came out, I wasn't adult, so I was able to relate at that time. So definitely, I would say that the other three are more important to me. Not that there's anything wrong with Martin. I enjoy the Martin Show, but I don't have that connection to it like I do the other three.
Man.
It's tough.
Man.
This motherfucker's good.
Yeah, you're evil.
This motherfucker spit.
He's evil. He's spitting right there.
He spit on us.
I said, when you asked the question, Martin, I said that wasn't going anywhere.
But then,
It's not going anywhere, but like, I want to take that it's not going away anywhere back though.
and let's just preface this by saying also, when he originally pitched this question to us, it was 2 different shows at the end.
What two? Oh, no, it was the same shows.
Nope.
What was
When he pitched it to us originally, it was Fresh Prince, Martin, Living Single, and Different World.
No, that was a different one.
There were several. Because
Yeah,
Fresh
this-
Prince and Martin are big.
Yeah,
big
that
shows.
was different.
It was a different ones. You might be getting a beer when I asked him that one.
Ooh,
Oh.
man, listen. So, man, see, here's the deal. in recent enjoyment, it was Boondocks. Then it was the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Martin and Will. You know, like there was that. So in recent enjoyment, like it's hard to get rid of like Boondocks, but like if I'm in a room for 36 hours and I have all three of these shows, which one man, it's hard to get rid of Boondocks, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to get rid of Boondocks. Boondocks gotta go.
You gay.
Grandpa, that's some real suspect stuff, Granddad.
Listen, you've doubly disappointed Virginia King.
She still want me though. All I need is 5 minutes.
You got rid of one of her shows.
All I need is 5 minutes. She'll be one to marry him. I don't know, bro. That's so good, bro.
It is. It's a good show, man.
Oh man,
Come get some of this magnificence.
Probably my favorite episodes when he had him eating the Luther.
Yeah.
Itis episode is like one of my favorite episodes. Are the nigga moments.
Yeah. Hold on. Steak meter.
Steak meter. Oh, he came back so many times.
Tom.
I don't know, bro.
Booty warrior.
Booty warrior. I want to do hood rat stuff with my hood rat
I was
friends.
getting alien raped in prison.
I don't know,
He was
man.
strong legacy for only like 3 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Only 3. It wasn't the 4th one, sadly enough.
Then again, strong legacy for 1.5 seasons of Chappelle Show.
But think about this though. How many actors did that show like bring to the world? I mean, how many? I mean, you had Sita Bay doing a voiceover. Most Def, but I forget his new name. Something Sita Bay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forget.
Sita Bay.
I lost track a few names ago.
But he was like perfect in there. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go with Boondocks. Though. I don't know, man. No,
Listen,
I'm depressed right now.
they touched on for the term. They touched on gay rappers, gay relationships in rap in a fucking tasteful ass way too. Like
Yeah. Oh man. Then you had the R. Kelly episode.
yeah.
I don't know.
If I tell a girl I'm gonna pee on her and she doesn't get out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Fresh. Oh Lord Jesus, I don't know. Oh Lord, I don't know, man. The only one that's safe, the only one that's truly safe in this scenario is the Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
That's the only one that's truly safe.
Yeah, that one helped change the game again.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know what? I'll give you a pass on this one. This is your one. This is
No,
your
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Fresh Prince, bro.
Oof.
D is.
God, dog. Well, he don't want me no more, man. He don't want me no more. Oh, man. But then, like, Martin,
Tough.
don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? I don't know, bruh. Like, it's just so hard, bruh. I don't know.
I told you, Paul's a devious bastard.
Yeah.
Silence. Silence.
Yeah, I do hate to say this. I'm probably leaning towards Martin on this one. I think just because, and again, I think we talked about before when we were talking about like the shows we really loved, like we were growing up. I wasn't exposed to Martin as much as I was Fresh Prince. I wasn't exposed to it as much as Chappelle Show and Boondocks.
And again, I think like even for you especially and me, not so much for you, but like Martin again being more of an adult oriented show, and we were young when it came out. Like it had less of an impact. Like Fresh Prince, he was young. He was a teenager. He was
Well,
you relate to him.
it wasn't cool for us to see. Like you talked about Fresh Prince, but it wasn't cool. You got more style points if you talked about Martin coming up. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince. They gotta go.
I get it. Because Martin was an actual like black led show. Fresh Prince was a show with black people in it for a white audience.
But I still loved it though.
Yeah, still a good show.
I don't know.
So sorry about that, guys. Sorry for the emotional roller coaster that was.
That was hard, bro.
So let's bring it back to the previous question. I've restructured it for us. This makes more sense. So again, between these 4 albums, one gotta go.
Paul is evil, bro. We shouldn't have let him let this.
Getting there.
I offered to let you take lead, but you didn't want it. Marshall Mathers LP,
Paul is the MC we deserve.
Country Grammar,
Ooh.
Word of Mouth,
Wow, I thought you were gonna go chicken and beer.
and then there was X.
Oh.
I had to restructure this shit.
Oh.
D's having a moment.
Oh.
Here you what? As a gentleman, I'll go first.
God, dog.
So, like, it's just because, like, Word of Mouth, Marshmallows LP, and then there was X, all came out within the same time period. And Country Grammar, they all came within, like, a 3-year period. And, like, were part of, definitely my development. Definitely my upcoming.
Baby.
That was, like, coming out, it was, like, coming into high school, last couple, like, right in the high school years, like, really formative years for music. You finally listen to music that's yours, not just from your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
like-
those four.
I feel like, oh my goodness.
Dude, like I like if you could wear out a CD, I wore the fuck out of Country Grammar. Like I remember listening to that shit every morning on the way to school. That one, and then there was X every morning, like getting ready for like at work, like putting the carpets out, getting the store ready to go, listen to that shit on my fucking Walkman, my CD Walkman for like half an hour before the store opened, listen to that shit.
It's called a Discman at that point.
No, it was still called the Walkman.
No, man.
It was Sony. They kept that name going, son.
It's brand new, baby.
Oh man.
I mean, Word of Mouth still is quotable. Those skits still stand.
That explains their naming
Mostly.
scheme for PlayStation.
I don't like this answer, and I'm going to walk away from the table as soon as I say it. Not just because I need a drink. I am going to get rid of,
Up in
and then there was
here,
X.
Up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. I'm about to act the fool.
I honestly didn't see that coming.
I didn't
Legit didn't
either.
see that coming.
What
Yeah,
these
so-
chicks want from me? Somebody let me know.
So we're gonna. All right, ready? Who's going next? You or me?
You go next. I'm not ready for this.
Okay. So, I echo much of Paul's sentiments there. Definitely, all those things came out in a time in my life where I was, learning who Ryan was, discovering new things, making new friends, etc., etc. I will say straight off the bat,
Learning who Ryan was is nasty. That sounds like you was in your bedroom a lot.
you weren't. You're better, not my better. He wasn't. So I will say right off the bat, I think anybody who knows me knows the white boy from Detroit is safe. Sorry, the white boy from Michigan is safe. Just because he's the kind of white trash that I'm already familiar with. So I relate to him. Luda, one of my favorite rappers out there, for a number of reasons. Primarily because he's just got a swagger that you gotta love. So Word of Mouth, I mean, is one of his best albums.
Yeah.
It's probably not my favorite album from him, but still one of his best albums.
Yeah,
it
that-
certainly
that-
has the most hits, in my opinion.
The album's fun.
Yeah, and so when he gets to stay. So it's between X and Nelly. So I enjoyed Nelly. I did. I enjoyed DMX. What this is ultimately going to come down to for me is, especially at that time frame, which one got me? Which one got me going?
The light guy from St. Louis or Darkman X?
The answer will surprise you. Honestly, I would go with DMX. I would keep him because he's high energy. He's what like.
I think, but then also I think that's his most crossed over song album. I
Could be.
mean, that album was his most crossed over.
Yeah.
So I am going to get rid of Country Grammar.
Okay, so let's start
Nothing
here.
against Nelly.
No, I get it. I get it.
Let's start here. When Dirty put out that Country Grammar, that changed everything. And the only album to me that changed the game more was Kanye West's first album. But his first album. Because like we was at a time where it was like everything was like gangster rap and everything, and I didn't identify with none of that. And then Country Grammar, Word of Mouth came out, and these was fun albums.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna get rid of the album that I think, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna keep the other ones. The Marshall Mathers LP is probably Eminem's best album ever.
Definitely up there.
I sit back with this bag of zigzags, with this bag of this weed that gets meat, and like that was just a jam right there, bro.
I was trying to get him to say it. He didn't say it.
So that album right there is the safe. That's just safe. Country Grammar, it changed a lot of stuff, and it was a fun album. Word of Mouth was a fun album. And the reason why I'm getting rid of X is, number one, that wasn't my favorite album from X. It was a very good album. It was an enjoyable album. That video, what these want from, like that song, that video, that's when I was like, yo, ain't no doubt in my mind whether I like women. I mean, Tanisha, Teresa, and Lisa, and Linda,
Like,
Dorinda, and Rinda.
That song,
He helped rediscover himself.
that song more than anything helped white people understand black names more.
So that was one of my favorite
Much better
songs.
than Lou Bega.
Y'all got chemistry just like we do.
To Wanda and Wanda, Yolanda. But I'm gonna have to get rid of that album. It's so hard. That was hard. Y'all asking some good questions, man.
It is.
You can find me.
Quality content. If you enjoy such quality content, please visit our
Don't
blog.
worry, guys. It's all downhill from here.
I got pros.
All right. So sorry. What was your
I
final
got
answer?
pros in
Get rid-
different area codes. Area codes. Pros. I gotta get rid of DMX part. But even though that Party Up song is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hard, bro.
It's my favorite DMX album, and it's in my he's in my top.
What?
He's in my top 5, top 10. He's in my top 10 for sure.
Actually, my favorite DMX album ain't his biggest album. I mean, Flesh of My Flesh is a good album.
I would say, exactly. I would say that given that choice, especially for me, given word of mouth is kind of what informs that decision, because I feel like if you have word of mouth, you don't need Country Grammar. Because
No,
you've
you need
already
it.
got the party, like the good vibes, and don't get me wrong, it's different. Like the St. Louis is different from the Atlanta, but Eminem to me was like wild and goofy and crazy, and still kind of aggressive, whereas DMX was a different kind of aggressive, more of a pump you up, get you going. Let me hit something. Oh,
Do you guys want a hot take?
Good.
The one that was next to being cut off, Marshall Mathers LP.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, wow.
But
Wow.
okay, when you're done screaming into the microphone,
Wow.
here's why. Country Grammar I've listened to several times over the last year. And then there was X. Listened to that a couple times over the last couple of years. Word of Mouth. Listened to that a few times over the last year. I ain't popping in Marshall Mathers LP. It's right place, right time. It's a fucking time capsule. But it's not. But again, like Eminem, for me, as much as I love Eminem, I've always had the problem with him where you can't just like roll around listening to Eminem because it puts you in a mood.
No, you got to be in your room by yourself playing maybe video games.
And I ain't never doing that.
You gotta be
I ain't
sitting
never in
back
my
with
room
this
listening
bag
to
of
music.
zigzags.
I love Eminem, but he's almost never on my playlist. So if one's got to go, I'm like that was my backup. I just because that one like like a few of those songs like got me so much, it was fucking close. It was fucking close.
That like what you're saying is pretty much why Marshall Mathers LP 2 is my preference between the two of them. Believe it or not, because I love that album. It's a great album. Even just if nothing else because of the time in my life it represents. Again, meeting new people, learning new things. But Marshall Mathers LP 2 is a significantly more personal album.
Yep.
Like it's an actual artist putting his soul out there, whereas the other one was just a very skilled musician rapper doing what he does and having the ability of a very an ability, but
Watch
the benefit of an extremely skilled producer
Watch this.
doing his thing.
It's gone from 100 miles since I've been waiting on. And I'm at my window and I can carry it all.
I would all be
Nothing.
great, but your picture on my wall, it reminds me when it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Hey,
Dear
Slim.
Slim.
I'm looking at the Amityville was a hard. I love that song.
Listen. These are all great
back and
albums.
God damn it, he
I'm back.
will.
These are all great albums. This is why I chose them to fuck with Joe.
I'm back. I murder a rhyme one word at a time. You never heard of a mind that's perverted as mine. You better get rid of that nine. It ain't gonna help. What good's it gonna do against a man that
Guys, we kept all of them.
Bro, I haven't heard that album in like years. I was probably still in college last time I heard that album.
That's what I'm saying. So,
But it's
all right,
Just Martian Mathers.
all right. This next,
Regular guy, I don't know why all the fuss about me.
all right,
good album.
Yeah.
all right. This next question. No explanations, no stories. You got 5 seconds to respond when I call your name.
Okay.
It's a quick one. I'm curious to see what your answers are. No explanation. We're gonna move on to the next question afterwards.
Rapid fire.
This is for the
Lightning
culture.
round.
This is for the culture.
Lightning round.
Out of these four, one gotta go. And to be a good judge, I'll go first. Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, A Tribe Called Quest, Outkast. I'm picking Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Chop Called Chris.
I
right.
will also put my beat.
All right. So here's my last question. If you disagree with our
Wait,
with our
that Chop Called
answers,
Chris had what you call it though?
had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I gotta go. I can't change it. God, dog. I thought too
You
bad.
can't. I just won't respect you for it. You were gonna say Mobb Deep, weren't you?
No, I like the Mobb Deep though. I like the Mobb Deep.
You get rid of Outkast?
No, I'm not getting rid of
You get rid of Wu-Tang?
Well, I could because I
right.
didn't listen to Wu-Tang.
All right. So
I'm from the
okay.
South,
So to be clear,
but I know what they are.
D-Eazy the Slim said "fuck New York." So, so did we. So
Just to be concise for audio.
yeah. Last question, another scenario, and this is a variant of a question that was asked online. There's 4 potential apocalypses coming.
Ooh.
Pick
We're
one.
living in one.
Pick one to avert: zombies, robot uprising, alien invasion, or criminal dystopia.
Zombies.
Stopping the zombies.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got to get rid of. You guys you have to stop one.
Oh, you can't get you.
So you stop one and all the other
This
ones are
rapid
happen?
fire, rapid fire.
Sorry.
This one you explain a little more. The last one I wanted to go through real quick.
Oh, well, that ain't fair.
So you're stopping one. You're not like.
One's not happening. You're playing God for a moment, and one's not happening. And again, the criminal dystopia is like the Purge style. Like it's just
Well-
it's gone rampant. It's basically Mad Max, but there's more oil.
Can I change my answer?
Sure.
What type zombies? Are these like the running zombies, or is it like the Walking Dead zombies?
Which one are you more afraid of?
The running zombies.
Those.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna revert that one. Same answer.
I would like to clarify. Robots that it's just robots currently existing, or is this like full on T Terminator?
Hey, y'all remember that movie where the cars was like came to life?
Yes.
Like this?
So one of
Maximum
my
Overdrive?
favorite movies, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah.
So technically, cars are robots.
Okay. So,
Especially now.
Yeah.
well, robots as they are now, with the understanding that fairly soon they'll create much better robots.
I think that's my answer.
So-
on the other ones.
So given that information, especially what you pointed out, D, I'm going to go with. I guess I'm going to go with robots. Like I have to stop one. When you think about it, and you think of cars as robots, especially like self-driving cars and stuff like that, we're fucked. We're fucked. We could probably figure out a way to get rid of zombies. There's enough rednecks with guns. as far as
running
criminal
zombies,
dystopia, we already live in a criminal dystopia.
Facts.
They're just in charge.
Facts.
And then as far as like alien, yeah, that's a dice roll. Alien invasion could be some Independence Day shit where we just get Randy Quaid to fly up into the main mothership and blow shit up, or was that Dennis? Whatever, one of them. One of the Quaids, both of them. Send both of them up
Randy.
there. and send Jeff Goldblum up there and have iMac and just upload a nice virus into their program.
Well, y'all
Get her done.
That's why I ain't worried about the aliens. Cause we still got Will Smith,
I think
the Quaid brothers.
right.
We still got help.
Here's the problem. He's older. They're gonna be sending Jaden Smith up there.
So I think robots are the only ones that would require divine intervention.
All right, respectable. Zombies, I agree. There's enough next to guns. We'll just tell them they're immigrants. And
They're all colored zombies.
These are Mexican zombies.
These zombies are coming for your jobs.
They're saying all Black Lives Matter. Robots.
Gray lives.
At the very most, with
Not a
robots,
sponsor.
we probably have like a couple years to figure shit out to stop them. Alien invasion. Let me come back to that one. Criminal dystopia. Yeah, whatever. Man, roll the dice. We're halfway there.
Living on Earth.
But them aliens, though, like if they're coming to attack, assuming they're like smart aliens and not the bullshit we've seen in movies, like they're rolling in thick. They're rolling in hard. They're not landing. They're just blowing shit up and saying kneel or die. So we're not getting a chance to fight back.
Who's Neil?
NPH, show some respect.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get rid of them aliens. I can deal with a self-driving car for a minute. We got like a minimum of 6 months to figure shit out. After that, fuck it, man. I guess I'm going off the grid. We do what we gotta do.
Yeah. I feel we will beat the aliens.
I'll fuck Sarah Connor. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the small spoon.
So, yeah, Linda Hamilton's gonna hug the shit out of you.
That was fun.
She's a handsome woman.
All right, do you guys have questions for us?
Yes, I do.
I thought you said no.
No, not that.
Posture this whole time.
First question. If you can go anywhere in the world and live, where would it be?
As I am now, or being able to speak the language? As I am now?
Yeah.
I will say Toronto.
Toronto. And why?
Because I speak English.
Ryan?
As I am now, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, I get to bring my phone with me, right?
I like cold weather.
Japan?
Japan?
Japan, I feel like Japan is almost more of a capitalist utopia than America is. And it just seems like an interesting place. I've seen a lot of videos and tours of their streets and whatnot, and just it looks like a neat place to visit. And I like the culture, doing it for the culture. And I'm a weeboo, so it'll be fun.
That's pretty cool.
I like sushi, I like sake. They have a burgeoning cocktail scene.
I'm gonna be more generic in my Atlanta. It's safer.
You can go anywhere.
In the world, like you could go to Atlanta tonight.
It's safer.
Well,
So you can go anywhere. You're going to Black San Francisco?
Yep.
All right, man. All right.
It's safer. I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to say England. Like, I want to say,
they got black people in England.
I don't know.
They
maybe
can always use more.
Do they want more though? Is it a brisket?
I mean, it's probably safer than America.
I think they're still fine with Americans. They really hate Middle Easterners. I think they're okay with the blacks.
Okay, well then England. Because I like the way they talk. Isn't it?
All right. Legit.
All right, second question. Your wife
Please.
is super hot. Like, you never expected this. But she has a chance to sleep with a famous person. Let's say David Beckham. Would you let her? Here's the thing. She's not going to fall in love with him because she's madly in love with you. She probably would never see him again. She just want to, like, try it out. What are you doing? Are you letting her?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, the way you originally asked us was if you want to let her sleep with Chris Evans,
Yeah,
and I was emphatically yes.
Oh, that was more about you. My wife slept with Chris.
I would demand she take pictures and video.
Just
Live
a
stream the event.
I'm kidding. We've all seen the pic.
So you going with yes, Ryan?
Now that he's got our attention, get out there and vote November 3rd. One-time thing?
Yeah.
I suppose I would probably be fine with it. Like, I wouldn't be super keen on it. But if I was guaranteed that it was just, she's going to go out there, she's going to do it, and she's going to come back to me, I would probably be fine with it. Like, listen, I'm needy as the next guy. I am jealous as the next guy. But ultimately, like, I mean, that is more or less the only thing stopping most people from having a problem with adultery is the possibility of losing your partner.
Yeah.
I suppose maybe even just losing that level of respect or admiration or fondness that they have for you. Like, you kind of, to maybe possibly spoil something, we talked about if it was us being able to do it, you know, would you go back? But if we're guaranteed that the relationship is going to continue on the way it is, then I would say yes.
That's cool.
Because the biggest thing, again, to me would be like, would they fall out of love with you? Would
Y'all-
it change the relationship?
Y'all are better people than me.
Oh, you're
Just
very-
the fact that
jealous
she's
about
thinking about another dude, it's done. We over. Oh, you thinking about this? Oh, you thinking about David Beckham? Oh, we done.
it. Well, that's, then you need to get used to just ending
I
the
reply with
relationship.
one question to you. Let me see your search history.
I don't even know what that means.
You already have to see his search history. You already showed me the one you're it would be this one.
Oh yeah, no, that was a random one. But yeah, I couldn't do it. No. That let me know you think about somebody else. Like, I don't know.
I mean, we're all always thinking of somebody else.
But now it's time for me to be a hypocrite. My wife let me cheat with any woman that I want, and every one of the women that I want, or any woman that I want, they would want me back. It's a question of who would you sleep with? Who would you sleep with?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
It's not like you're still phrasing the question.
And I just want to show my hypocriticalness.
Hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy.
Again, we talked about it briefly.
Ryan, you want to go?
I mean, my answer is probably too complex. Not that it's like all that complex. But
Let's get it.
there are too many examples. Like, it's not like I wouldn't try to get more or anything like that. As much as it is like right now, my current frame of mind, without actually having time to really think about, I've got one shot. Who am I going to pick?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, you know, like e-thoughts and Instagram chicks that I would totally like be like, all right, yep, that one. Like famous people, like famous.
It could be anybody. It gotta be
Traditional
famous.
celebrities.
It gotta be famous.
It would probably be the one I showed you earlier. I forget what her name is. It's like Princess Lena or something like that.
I don't know.
But or Jenna Lynn Mowry or Sabrina Nicole Bunn or see, I just keep rattling them off. That's the problem. Elizabeth Eden, I think there's one. But all those Instagram chicks that you follow, I was just like, God damn, that chick is hot as fucking hell.
Come on, millennial, pick one.
So I would just throw one of them. I did. I just picked like 4.
You gotta pick one though.
I don't know. one of those.
Are you ready or you want me to go?
Millennials, all good. I can remember the enunciation. All right, so I'm down to a top 3. Again, because I'm discussing. One of my first crushes, Salma Hayek. Another early crush, Shakira. And both in their mid to late 40s, still fucking smoking. And again, I'll take them as they are right now, please and thank you. My third option would be Adriana Chechik. Chechik? Jesus Christ. A porn star. Because either way, any one of the three of them are going to fucking ruin me. And I know I will know that I'll never be able to hang with any like crazy hot, famous, like sexy person, like other person again. So I will not want to stray away because I won't be able to hang. Out of those three, I am gonna say Salma Hayek. Still, it's been my answer for like 20 years.
That lady fine.
She is.
She's
Like
still
Shakira,
fine.
Shakira gets me every time she starts dancing, but
So
Selma still.
this is kind of like complicated for me. I wouldn't want to.
Is it because in this scenario, Alicia Keys is already your wife?
I ain't on that no more. I like dark skinned chicks now.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to because of the Pandora box that it would open up for me. Not even just talking about my relationship, but for me. Like if I cheat with someone that's hotter than her and it's good, then I gotta come back to her. It's like And then if I cheat with somebody that's not hotter than her and it's good, I can come back to her. But just for the spirit of the question to be fun and everything, I got two. I'm about to go with Kiki Lane from Old Guard, the black chick.
Okay.
Like, bruh. And but like going with her, I'll probably lose my relationship because I won't. I'll be come, hey baby, listen, we had a good thing, but it's over now. You need to go your way. I need to go my way. You know, me and Kiki, we finna go over here to Vegas and have fun. No, but it's either that way, or I'm going a way that y'all not expecting. Probably gonna go with It's embarrassing.
Taylor Swift.
Meryl
No.
Streep.
No, close though.
What?
All right. Was that the one I said earlier?
Dame Judi Dench.
I'm really embarrassed at this.
Okay, everybody, pull your headphones off.
But think what let me tell you this before I give you the
Just-
answer. Before I get the answer, let me tell you why. I think doing this would be the most ballingest thing that anybody ever do, and nobody can say they did this. But I'm going with Betty White. Nobody can say they did that.
Deadass from the moment I thought he was going to say Caitlyn Jenner.
Why are you gonna try me like that, bro?
You just said Betty White.
Betty White is amazing.
You want to fuck the Great Depression?
Yes. Yes. Cause two things.
It's not as fun as it sounds, dude.
I'm gonna be honest
Two
with you.
things. I know I'm not gonna like it, so I'm gonna always want to come back to my wife. And then number two, I'm gonna have all kind of. That's the man that slept with Betty White. You go to my you go to our Facebook. We'll tell you about it on this whole last podcast. I'm doing it for the team. You see, y'all ain't like me. I'm a different person.
Or you will like it, and you'll never be able to look at your wife the same way.
You know what, D?
again.
You know what, D? You fuck Betty White for Facebook. I'm gonna fuck Selma Hayek for OnlyFans.
Nice.
I can do both. Nah,
Nah, you probably could, yeah.
I can do it on OnlyFans. I'm just saying. I preface that by saying I wouldn't do nothing with nobody because, like, my whole fear is like it's gonna be better than my wife and I have to come back to her and like. I think this is my take on people cheating because what they find is better.
Well, I don't know about that.
No. Cheating
cheat
is
for a
like
lot of
shop.
reasons.
Cheating is like shoplifting.
You do it because you think you're going to.
It's opportunity. Just opportunity.
Nah, I don't think that's fair.
90% of it, both ways, is opportunity.
If you were doing it because you found something better, odds are you probably would break up with the person you're with.
Well, okay, so
You're doing it because you think you can get away with it.
that's not fair because like right now I'm turning down stuff that I can do that I'm single and get away with it, but I'm just not doing it because so I'm built different. Like that's the whole I preface that by saying that I'm built different.
And that's fine. I'm only saying, on average, your view of cheating is wrong.
So if you can, in this scenario you can get away with it. So will we not do it? Because the whole problem was like that I can do it.
No,
but now
because if you can get away with it, then people
Well,
do
no,
it.
because again, you preface this by saying it's a hall pass.
yeah.
We're both understanding. I'm gonna let you fuck whoever you want to. I'm gonna fuck who I want to.
Yeah.
And in this magical world, they will say yes.
Yeah.
Again, not being the yes, and yeah. I mean, I'll plow through 3. I don't give a fuck. I can't talk. I'm only at 4. I don't give a fuck. Hope
Change
I'm-
my answer to
Hope I'm a fool.
Mean Girls era Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, she's probably 19.
Yeah, I think she was legal.
That's hilarious.
We all knew it was coming. I just especially wanted to put it off. But
Hi-yo. All right, D, what else you got for us?
We'll go dig down deep in this one. Last question, digging down deep. If you can live in one movie world, what would it be? Want me to go first?
Yeah.
The Matrix!
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah! I'll be bending and all this. I'll be the one, by the way. I'll be the one, by the way.
He'd be the black one.
Would you like to?
The blonde.
Would you like to rephrase the question as saying if you could be the protagonist in any movie world?
Well, no, you just say if you want to be the. You can figure that out. I'm saying what movie world you want to be in, and you can tell me how you want to be in it. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. I think it's gonna be Friday. It's gonna be in the Friday.
You gonna be Debo?
Nah, I'll probably just be
You
like.
red. You'd be red.
I'm gonna be a red guy. I'll probably be like the pops. No, I'll be Day Daddy.
This is embarrassing because my answer is also Friday. No. I would be, who was the white kid who was the smoke?
Roach.
No, I'm kidding.
This is my white friend Roach.
I wish we would have had time to think about this one.
That's the best part about it.
Mostly because I'm having trouble thinking of any movies lately that I haven't even really watched all that much.
What about the tenant?
Get out of here with that shit. Oh man,
You got
like
the Batman's worlds.
this is bad fucking radio.
Good thing we're not on radio. This is a podcast, sir.
And it's pretty much the same thing as just on the internet.
And guess what? I don't have to edit this one. Boing, 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 boing.
Is that why you're doing it? Is that why you're doing it like
Boing,
this?
boing, boing, boing. It's not
Boing, boing,
mine.
Any movie
Ever.
universe, I will say, man, this is rough because I'm drawing the same problem. Right, I'm drawing blank on like which one I really want to think of. Because I'm thinking of like a really fun kind of dumb universe. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be dumb. Idiocracy.
That would be fun. That would be
You're
fun.
the smartest man in the world.
Oh man, if I could just be Luke Wilson, sounds great. Maya Rudolph, I'm down.
Ooh, Maya Rudolph. Then you get where right there.
That was peak Maya Rudolph.
Ooh. And you can make her say, ah.
Should she make me say that?
She's done
Your mommy is mini.
Yeah, Idiocracy. My backup world would be Blade Runner.
it. Interesting choice.
Fuck bots.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm a simple man. Simple needs.
I want to take mine back.
Nope. Go ahead.
Can't
Come
do
into
it.
America. I want to be the Princess Zamunda.
No, D. You just get to be in the world. You don't get to be the main character.
Okay, I want to be the Princess Zamunda little brother that they ain't telling them about.
I think I
Your
figured it
royal
out.
penis is king, your highness.
I think I figured it out. The
Mean
world
Girls?
that too. Shit. Here's the twist. I'm Lindsay Lohan. No.
Masturbation would go up to 50 times a day.
I think I'm gonna go with Forrest Gump.
Cease taking!
And I'm Forrest.
Cease taking!
Because the world literally just revolves around me. All of history happens because of me.
Yeah.
And I just, I go through that, and I just, for once, I'd like to live in a world where all of history is told by a white man. Oh no! Wait, no. Time out. No, but I only say that as a joke just because I didn't have enough time to think about an actual answer. But it still would be an interesting way to go through life, is just like somehow you are responsible for all of the major events in, just from what we saw, America, but who knows? Could have extended out to the world.
Great. Wouldn't it be great if like every country had their own forest?
What would be England Forest? It'd be a different name than Forest.
Shire.
It'd be Charles. Charlie. Chuck. Chuck Gump. Chucky Gump.
Big Niles.
Niles.
Niles Gump.
In Africa, it'd be a Kimbe Gump.
In Germany, it would be. John.
I'm surprised nobody said anything about the Marvel Worlds.
I mean, if you're not the protagonist, and even if you are the protagonist, some shit going down there. And there's a lot of loss in those worlds.
It'd be kind of cool to live in Wakanda, but y'all couldn't do it.
Yeah, they're not letting us in.
You said I could be whoever I wanted to
Hey, the facts.
be. Damn it.
Facts.
Damn it. And I'm going to be Shuri.
Yeah, last time we let that white guy in, Chikala got dusted.
True James.
Well, at the end of the movie, he did speak their language.
Guns.
Is Martin Freeman the English version of Forrest Gump? Bilbo Baggins? Kind of.
I would have almost picked Lord of the Rings, but
Fuck
no
that.
black people in there.
Well,
Fuck fantasy worlds. You don't want to live there. It's fucking disgusting. Unless you're a noble, it's fucking terrible.
Lord of the Rings is severely racially divided, anyways. I think that's the last of our questions, isn't it, guys?
Yes.
All right, well, in that case, we've certainly learned some things about ourselves today. Thank you for joining us on this One Last Podcast. On my left was Steve Reezy.
What up, Doe?
On my right was D-Easy.
Yep.
And I was Ryan B. Online, allegedly. So thank you for joining us again, and bye.
Bye.
Adios.